Head up. Yay! Keep your head up. Hey, keep your head up. It's Lynnrestorelovee Motivation. What's up, guys? It's Lynnrestorelovee, and it's all about motivation. It's all about reality. It's all about living a best life. Y'all, stay tuned. Hey! It's your girl, Lynnrestorelovee. Thanks for tuning in. Have you ever put your trust into someone? Trusting that the relationship will be good, trusting that their friend will be good. Have you ever, sis, have you ever put your trust into somebody? And later you be like, oh my God, what did I do? Why did I do this? Why did I make this decision? Why did I make this choice? Why in the world did I do this to myself? Well, girlfriend, I'm here to tell you, like, sis, honestly, I've grown to really learn. You can't trust everybody. Everybody is really not worth your trust. Like, you really have to hold out on your trust. Like, you can't trust your boyfriend. You can't trust your fiance. You just can't trust people because folks just like cold. Folks materialistic. Folks gold digging. Folks just selfish these days. And I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I'm just able to really be truthful and speak the truth and be honest about it. Because I know I'm not the only one. But yeah, like I was just saying, trust, like, okay. So, um, I just been in deep thought and just been thinking like over my life and different circumstances and situations. And I've just been thinking like and I've really just been thinking like I trust people. Like sometimes I put too much trust into people. Friends, whether it's a relationship, um, family or whatever. You know, like I put too much trust into people. Like if somebody says something, you know, I trust them to do whatever they saying until they show me otherwise. But I've just grown to really realize like you can't do that with people. Cause it's some fake folks out here. Like it's some fake people out here. It's some folks that like they say stuff and they don't even mean what they be saying. And it's some fake and phony people out here. I mean, that's just the best way I can put that. Like, you know, I'm honest and I'm a truthful type of person. Not perfect, but I'm a truthful type of person. And like when I say something like I really mean what I be saying. Like if I'm gonna do something or, you know, um, if we making plans or whatever, I'm gonna try to the best of my ability to stick with them plans that we doing. But I've grown to just really learn that like some folks just they don't have like no trust. Or should I say they don't have no loyalty. Like loyalty today is like 2%. And that's sad because like with being friends, lovers, family, or whatever, we should automatically like have loyalty. Like within our friendship, within our family, within um relationships and everything. We should have that loyalty. Like I should be able to trust you. I should be able to trust you. If you my friend or if you my sister or my brother or a friend, lover, spouse, or whatever, like I should be able to trust you. And in today's time and period, like trust is like a 2% thing. And that's sad because it's not supposed to be like that. And that's why a lot of relationships don't make it because, like, as we all know, you need trust. You need to be able to trust the person that you're hanging out with or you're with or whatever. And if you can't trust them, then you need not to do nothing with them because you don't trust them. But at the same time, feeling to just really realize a lot of us have been hurt. A lot of us have scars. A lot of us have been mistreated, have been let down. A lot of us battle with abandonment or neglect or um being let down or being stood up or being rejected or whatever it is that keep you from trusting people, keep you from putting your trust into people. And a lot of us, some of us have been taught like don't trust nobody. Well, a lot of us have been taught that too. A lot of us have been taught, don't trust nobody. Baby, you don't trust nobody. Don't you put your trust in nobody. But like I said, I've just been thinking like you gotta, in order to have a solid relationship, you should be able to trust your spouse, your friend, your family, so forth. You should be able to trust. And if you can't, you know, then that just lets you know where you need your work at, where you need to put some work into you. And so, I've been thinking like since I've been thinking like, um, I honestly like I give a person a chance until they like show me otherwise. And I've grown to really learn like forget that. I'm not putting my trust into nothing. I'm not trusting nobody but God. That's the only person that I'm trusting. Because when I put my trust into um friends or so forth or whatever, like it's like I end up mad later or I end up in my feelings later and I don't like that. And I have you ever been like that? Have you ever been where, you put your trust into somebody and later you like, oh my God, why did I just do this? Or you put your trust into somebody and you probably already had like that intuition that yourself telling you, your gut letting you know, like, I do not need to do this. Y'all, like I am telling you, sis, like honestly, like I have really been at that point in my life where I have really been like, sis, you gotta trust yourself. Trust you. Trust your intuition. Listen. Listen to yourself. Listen. So I'm telling you, sis, trust your intuition. Trust you. Trust you. He might be lying. He might be cheating. He might be trifling. Or, they might be backbiting or, they might be trifling or whatever. But sis, trust yourself. Trust you. Trust your gut. And move better. Make smarter and better decisions and choices. Because, I say that because that's what I've been having to tell myself, like, girl, you gotta move better. You gotta move smarter. You gotta do better. Like, nah, sis. We not finna settle for less. We not finna take less. We not finna be all right with, you know, less. We just not finna be all right with that. No. Not having it. You hear me? So, it just all goes back to like trust. Like, if you can't trust me to hang out with my friends and you think I'm cheating or you think we doing something trifling, somebody insecure. Somebody having some real deep problems and somebody needs to tap in and work on it. You know, um, just trust. Like trust is a real big thing. And people getting married, and yes, I have to speak on this because people really doing it. People get married and before they even get married, they don't trust each other. So in the marriage, y'all gonna have some problems because y'all already don't trust each other before we say I do. So I've just grown to learn with all this being said, like, sis, if you engaged and you gonna get married or whatever, I'm not knocking you get married, you say I do. But sis, be smart and wise enough to know that y'all need to have that trust. And you need to bring everything to a pause until y'all have that trust. And if you in that relationship and y'all thinking about, going to the next level or whatever, examine your situation, examine your love life, and see if y'all have that trust. Because if y'all don't have that trust, then you need to put that on the pause. So you won't be regretting it later. You won't be stressed out and mad and wishing and coulda, woulda, shoulda, and all that. You have to really just think about it. Like, think about your life. And you have to really just think, like, do I want to regret this later? Because I went in this already knowing that I don't trust you. So, that's just what I have learned, sis. Like, you just have to have trust. you should be able to trust. And if you can't trust, then you need to do some self work, and you need to pour into self and put some work on self. Hey, it's your girl Lynnrestorelovee, and I just wanted to drop that. I know I'm not the only one. And if you guys have any questions, you have anything you would like to talk about, drop down below and let me know. I'm open to answering questions. I'm open to talking back. So talk back to me.